Tuesday, December 1. The Fall of Jerusalem. The siege of Jerusalem began in earnest in January 588 BC and lasted until the late summer of 586 BC. Jerusalem had been able to hold out for more than 2 years before Jeremiah's prophetic words were fulfilled and the Babylonian troops broke through the wall and destroyed the city. Starvation was so bad inside the walls during the siege that the defenders lost all strength and couldn't resist any longer. King Zedekiah fled with his family, but in vain. He was captured and taken to Nebuchadnezzar, who had his sons executed before his eyes. We can read much of this sad story in Jeremiah 39, verses 1 through 10. Here are excerpts. In the 9th year of Zedekiah, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and all his army came against Jerusalem and besieged it. In the 11th year of Zedekiah, in the 4th month, on the 9th day of the month, the city was penetrated. Zedekiah, the king of Judah, and all the men of war saw them, that they fled and went out of the city by night by way of the king's garden. But the Chaldean army pursued them and overtook Zedekiah in the plains of Jericho. And when they had captured him, they brought him up to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. Then the king of Babylon killed the sons of Zedekiah before his eyes in Riblah. The king of Babylon also killed all the nobles of Judah. Moreover, he put out Zedekiah's eyes and bound him with bronze fetters to carry him off to Babylon. And the Chaldeans broke down the walls of Jerusalem. Then Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, carried away captive to Babylon the remnant of the people who remained in the city and those who defected to him, with the rest of the people who remained. But Nebuzaradan left in the land of Judah the poor people who had nothing, and gave them vineyards and fields. Now consider Jeremiah 40, verses 2 through 6. What is the significance of the words of Nebuzaradan to Jeremiah? Here's the text. The Lord your God has pronounced this doom on this place. Now the Lord has brought it and has done just as he said, because you people have not obeyed his voice. Therefore this thing has come upon you. And now look, I free you this day from the chains that were on your hand. If it seems good to you to come with me to Babylon, come, and I will look after you. But if it seems wrong for you to come with me to Babylon, remain here. See, all the land is before you. Wherever it seems good and convenient for you to go, go there. Now while Jeremiah had not yet gone back, Nebuzaradan said, Go back to Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, whom the king of Babylon has made governor over the cities of Judah, and dwell with him among the people. Or go wherever it seems convenient for you to go. So the captain of the guard gave him rations and a gift and let him go. Then Jeremiah went to Gedaliah the son of Ahikam to Mizpah, and dwelt with him among the people who were left in the land. How fascinating that this pagan commander understood the situation so much better than did Jeremiah's own people. Obviously, the Babylonians knew something about Jeremiah and his work, and they were treating him differently than they did the others. Just why this pagan leader attributed the demise of Jerusalem to the Lord as a punishment for the sins of the people, rather than to the superiority of his own gods over Judah's, the text does not say. Whatever the reason, it's a startling testimony to how the Lord had revealed something about himself to the pagans. What choice would Jeremiah make? Go with the captives to Babylon, or stay behind with those remaining? Neither prospect would be appealing, considering the circumstances for them all. Certainly, though, the spiritual needs of both groups would have been great, and Jeremiah could minister wherever he went. Jeremiah decided to stay among the group that remained behind in the land, with the poor people, who no doubt were going to need all the encouragement and help that they could get. So, how can you learn to minister to others? regardless of the situation you are in.